going in the distance.
Shameless plug.
I can't even see it. It's back there somewhere, folks.
We should get endorsed by that.
Right.
By the way, if you would like to endorse Hairband Fistfight, just get a hold of us and we will mention your product.
That's right. Give us money and we'll talk about you. It's awesome.
I mean, for small fees, we can, you know, we can mention product during Hairband Fistfight. We get thousands of hits, folks. Thousands of hits.
Right.
We can get your product sold. Anyway, now that we've done selling out, or smartening up, really. So, this was a request that just sort of like it kind of floored us a little bit. We're like, oh my goodness. So, in spirit of WrestleMania weekend, and of course in WrestleMania there's always going to be a great tag team bout. Fig, you know what I'm talking about, tag team.
Yeah, tag team champions, woo, yeah.
Right.
We're going to go, we had a special request, and I think you folks at home are really going to enjoy this. This is a tag team bout. We're going to go guitar player category tag team. What do you think of this? Okay, the unquestionable, great tandem of Adrian Smith and Dave Murray from Iron Maiden. That's right.
Awesome.
Versus, settle down.
Everybody get back in your seats.
Get back, that's right. Get back behind your computers. Versus the unorthodox.
What?
Phenoms.
They're full of pork and pig products. I don't know.
also,
That's good.
not of question, great tandem of the phenomenal Judas Priest, KK Downing, and Glenn Tipton. What do you think of that?
This is gonna be good.
Is that a WrestleMania tag team fight or what?
Yeah.
I don't even know what to think of.
Yeah, I think we're ready for battle.
Bang.
Let's keep this one moving. All right, what's first category? Technical. Oh boy. See, this is tough because I think that the Judas Priest duo, they're probably technically better on their own individually, but geez, no one technically plays better than the two from Maiden. So it's kind of tough to say. Technical, just from checking out chops and seeing what they're all capable of doing. I'm giving this one to the Priest boys.
Awesome.
Wow. Not bad.
Mr. Bruce.
Technical. Both tag teams, they both went to wrestling school. They technically are sound. They know what to do.
The analogy is dead. Let it go.
Yeah. So, I would say this is really close, but technically, working together as a team with the parts that they play, I'm going to give it to the Maiden boys too.
Awesome. Feel.
Oh man. You know, for almost the exact same reasons, I think I'm going to go the opposite with this. And the reason why I say that is because, you know, maybe it's not all chops and stuff with the guys from Maiden, but man, when they sync, then they get in sync together and they just play those harmonized solos and stuff like that. There is feeling like no other Maiden.
More than a feeling. Right. First.
Yeah, it's kind of like what Fig was saying. Again, it's a totally different writing style. Like, I can't blame the Priest guys for what they're doing because, you know, I mean, you know, Tipton might be playing a solo, or Downing might be playing a solo, and the other guys in the back, you know, crunching along. It sounds great underneath. Solo sounds great. Maiden tends to write a lot of their parts with the big harmonies going on in the guitars. So once again, you know, I'm going to tip my hat to the feel because when they can sit there and almost play as one, it's fantastic.
Right, tip your hat. Tip your hat. There you go. You actually tip it when you say
Right.
Writer. Awesome.
Writer. Well, see, this once again things get tricky here.
Oh.
But I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I'll probably get a bunch of hate mail because of it. But from what I know and from what I've seen and from what I've read and stuff, you know, almost all of the Iron Maiden stuff is written by Steve Harris, the bass player, right?
Right.
So these guys write their own like guitar solos and stuff like that, but they don't really have a big part in a lot of the songwriting. At least not as much as I think. You know, definitely not as much as Steve and stuff. On the flip side of things, with the Judas Priest songs, I think the guitar players have a big hand in the writing, and I think their names are all over almost all the songs. So I'm going to give this one to the guys from Judas Priest.
Awesome. Bruce.
That was a thorough explanation.
As always, as always.
As always, that was fantastic. I'm going to start. I'm going to start off by saying what he said.
Again.
And
that's it.
And really, yeah, I guess I'm going with the Priest voice.
That's it.
And that with what he said, I mean, I could, you know.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jump. Let's go ahead. Jump.
Best overall.
Best overall. See.
Crackhead Bob.
Now we're getting into just the combo of everything overall. You know, the playing, the writing, the presence, everything that there is about him, and don't forget the feel that we spoke about.
Right.
When we're talking overall, I get overwhelmed more so with one band than the other when I listen to them. I'm definitely giving this one to the guys from Iron Maiden.
Awesome.
Well, here's where it gets interesting. Because overall, after much thought, you can't go wrong with either one. The person that requested this said, if I had a band, I gotta hire a couple guitar players, who do I hire? You're not gonna go wrong with either tandem, I'll tell you that right now.
Dick A.
But, Richard, I gotta say that I'm thinking overall writing and feel and everything like that, some things go Maiden way, some things go Priest way, but I gotta tell you that the pure solos themselves and the way these guys crunch out things and really like just, I don't know, seem to sweat it out. I really, I'm gonna lean to Priest on this one. I really like the way the Priest guys really, you know,
right.
They're really crunching, and I don't know. I can't explain it.
Awesome.
Totally explain it, but I'm going with overall. I'm going to say the Priest boys are a little more in your face.
Awesome. 34A, by the way. Who would you rather have in your band, Figaro?
Who would I rather have in my band? First of all, who cares who sweats it out? Sweat it out. It's ridiculous. Anyway, this is an easy one. When I'm up on stage, jamming out in a band, what do I want to turn around and see behind me?
Sticks swirling.
I want to see Eddie. I want to see a giant
Eddie!
skeleton running around. I want to see Eddie, baby. Of course, Maiden. That's the band I want.
Right. Awesome. Bruce.
Oh boy.
Rather have in your band.
This one is really tough because I would be happy with either tandem in my band, but. Oh boy, the Eddie thing is tough to beat. That's a bonus right there. You get Eddie running around.
Gonna have credit for both.
Yeah. But I don't know. There's a certain level of, shall I say, coolness with Downing and Tipton and the sunglasses and the motorcycles in the deserts and the fakes. You know, skeleton guys running around in video, and you know, you got Bob the Beast on the motorcycle coming in, and the fog, and I don't know, like I don't know, and they do there's the one thing I like about the Priest boys, you can't ignore the synchronized moves on stage.
Right.
You can't ignore it.
You can't. I've tried. You can't.
So I think as far as who I really have my band, I think those guys will be a little bit more fun on the road. I'm going with the Priest guys.
Awesome. We've been keeping track again.
Although the Maiden guys do play soccer a lot in the downtime in between shows.
Right.
I would like to get on the soccer.
Pull further away.
You know what? Maiden was robbed on this one. I protest.
Wow.
Maiden just lost, but
They
I
lost.
protest.
They did?
He thinks so.
Oh.